and call in and defend your music.
Okay, the size of so what it costs to hire these guys, right? They come in giant buses with a semi truck full of stage show, with visuals and fucking, all their gear and all that shit, right? I mean, this is a giant operation. They have a tour manager. They have like 10 other employees, this and that. This is like what a successful artist looks like. So then we're sitting backstage and we're just looking up lyrics to Justin Moore songs.
Yeah.
And it's fucking like
drivel.
We were laughing like, dude, does he write this with crayon? It's fucking 5-year-old poems. You know what I mean? Like if we could even I'll pull up some Justin Moore lyrics right now.
Yeah, bring
because
some up.
Dude, and then I'm watching the massive success this guy has above anyone I know or even anyone I like. You know what I mean? Like when I go see people I love, they don't even have this shit, and like the side and I'm just like, it'll never fail to fucking amaze me what works and what's successful. This guy is huge and his life is awesome.
This is one thing.
Like,
yeah, maybe
he's such a horrible songwriter, dude.
But here's one thing I've told people in the past is like the people that I've known that made it in the music industry for the most part, that didn't like already know someone or, you know what I'm saying? There's always that shit when somebody's father is like a fucking producer or something, whatever. But for the most part, it always seemed to me like it was just because like I remember when we would be playing around, playing out and shit like that. And it always just seemed like the bands that were the easiest to work with. And they were just like nice and just did what they were told. And
that's
just
part of it. Everybody has to like you.
Yeah, that really seemed like the biggest
but this is a different level
because we were just assholes and we were like drunkenly pissing in fucking dark corners of the basement of the bar and shit, and they'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
No, we used to think it was funny to get like banned from places. Yeah. And then why did I not?
Tony says, Vinny, I'm in New Jersey and in that same situation. I think he's doing something similar, actually.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, setting up shows or something. But also, Tony earlier said, you're calling the wrong generals. And Eric Paddock said, am I still full stars?
Eric Paddock? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was, was he 2 or 4 to begin with? I can't remember.
It's pronounced Justin Moops.
it's the Moops.
Hey, whoa, damn. I don't know what you're doing. I don't remember. But I thought you just said it. I don't know what you're doing, but I think you're setting something up. You're traveling around.
I'm just trying to pull, this computer's so slow. I was just trying to pull up an example of some Justin Moore.
I really don't know what you're doing.
Anyways, dude. So we're watching the band like during sound check and shit, and we're just like, my God, what an easy gig, dude. I mean, like, it is just fucking cowboy chords and bullshit.
Oh, it's one of those.
And like, even the guitar solos are just like...
yeah, just like 2 notes just held long, and then like a little 3-note riff. Diddle-diddle. And then like back into the... I like when they just mirror the vocal melody with the guitar, but on like an octave higher, and then throw like 3 other notes in there, and people are like, ah!
Also,
like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, this guy Justin Moore too. He's like fucking 4.5 feet tall.
Nice.
And like, there's a lot of famous people.
They're tiny.
They just fit in like a
I don't know why that
area
is
that
either.
you can. They're easy to photograph or something.
Totally. I don't know what it is.
Something about that, like, yeah.
They don't eat that much meth.
Yeah, right. It doesn't take a lot of drugs on their rider, but. Just an example, and there's worse ones, but this one goes, rifle in a gun rack, hanging in the back glass, buck knife on my belt, ain't no land for sale around here. I don't know what the rhythm is supposed to be. Red clay country mud, sipping on a cold bud, blue tick coonhound, you know where I'm found. I mean, it's just as a it's just a mush of cliches, like.
It's funny, dude. I have a country song that I wrote in like 2 minutes once, and I still haven't made it. But I have the melody.
Some country stuff. I mean,
but it's exactly this. This is all I did. It was just I'll say it right. I don't remember it exactly, but it was like hot day, cold beer.
That's already a song.
Yeah, hot day, cold beer. Something tractor pull at the county fair.
That's it. Yeah.
Blue jeans,
you could be a millionaire.
Blonde hair.
Yeah.
You took my breath just by standing there, and I said, and it was just, and I did this in like 3 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is a country song.
Right.
It's like, and it was just cowboy chords, and it was just like, and you came to me, and I said, no, blah, blah, and we had our first kiss or whatever the fuck, and it was just like. And then you kissed me or some stupid shit, and I did it for someone, and they were like, "You wrote that?" I was like, Yeah,
I'm
like
pretty sure
2 minutes.
a bunch of that is already something, but yeah, I mean those are all right, then the chorus goes, backwoods
bud.
down in the holler, out in the backwoods working hard for $1. No, you're not. I saw what you
He's
do.
stripping.
Yeah. Or maybe I didn't see everything he does. Backwoods, yeah, we get it done right. Work hard, play hard, hold my baby tight.
Woo!
Lordy have mercy. It's a real good life in the backwoods. So, now this dude has also tried to portray somewhat of like an outlaw image, which is hilarious because
he's tiny.
yeah, and also he's like one of the most obvious like phony outlaw country guys ever.
Yeah.
You know, he's also been busted for like stealing old country songs a couple times and shit like that. Which I don't even understand how they decide that because so many of them are so fucking exactly the same, dude. Like
hey, you used the 3 chords I used. Yes, so did everybody.
Like, can you imagine?
It's like what is it? C E G? No.
What?
Yeah, C E minor G. C G E minor.
Sure.
I'm saying like
Could
this
be.
is like there's
Let me see
one
this guitar. No,
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but
you
that's
know what?
like, dude, that's
Vinny
like
and I will write a country song for radio film.
that's like a blues guy being like, oh, dude,
You stole my.
you stole
yeah.
the.
You can't use the pentatonic minor. Yeah.
Like you took that from me, dude.
Yeah.
I did that.
What the hell? I used the pentatonic scale.
But so who knows? So anyways, like I can't really say either of these guys were like douchebags or anything behind the scenes because I didn't really interact with them. I wasn't sure who was who, to be honest.
Ooh.
But they were whatever. The whole thing is just that like the size of the operation versus the artistic
Integrity.
quality
Yeah.
involved is
Yeah.
just, dude, it's fucking mind blowing. It's one of those things that makes me just not like be able to identify with society. You know,
Yeah,
it
it's,
makes me. How am I not supposed to feel like an outsider or some kind of fucking? You know what I mean? Like, how am I not supposed to say things like normie when when you have shit like this going on?
Yeah.
2.5 Men was the fucking most popular show in the world for like
8
10 years or
Yeah, I
some
know.
shit. What? Fuck you. I don't live here.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
not participating in this.
Yeah, dude. I mean.
Yeah.
Is that the name? Yeah, that was right.
Yeah,
right?
2.5
Okay,
Men,
yeah.
Charlie
I thought
Sheen.
I thought I said 10.5 or something. But that
No.
yeah.
No, there's, now Justin just said, like the new look, fire. Thank you. It must have been a while because he's down yonder. So, oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. There's our actual look.
Right.
But here's the thing: is I do understand the allure of this type of music, though. I do.
I mean, the type is one thing, but the just like the repet. I mean,
But those lyrics, it's like it's so easy. Like you and I are,
Geniuses.
We're geniuses.
we're good looking. We're talented.
We're famous.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but like we're musicians. Like we've both written music for fucking years and years and
Sure.
years, and played music and understand music theory and it. And like, there's a weird thing, especially like when you're. Because we were both like I was mostly in metal for the most part.
And sorry
You
to
were in
cut you
hip-hop.
off, but that's another part of it too. Is like being a fucking laborer cunt at one of these fucking
Yeah.
things, while this guy
Yeah,
is like
that's
high
exactly
on the
right.
hog, and I'm like, dude, do you have any idea how hard I've worked at writing and like all of the? And it's
Yeah.
just like now I'm fucking.
And this dude
I'm in the
wrote that
sun
in 4
carrying
minutes.
your fucking stage around. You
Yeah.
fucking. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But no, that's what I was saying. Like it's I can understand like it took me a long time to like accept. I understand it, but it took me a long time to accept that if you don't have music in your brain, if you don't understand theory, you don't understand this is when it occurred to me. My buddy Sean and I, who were in a band together, and he's played guitar. He actually showed me a lot of the first theory that I ever learned and shit like that in high school. But we went, his wife wanted to go to a blues bar, wherever the fuck they were living, Plainfield or some shit. And it was a blues band. And
Was it some kind of punishment?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was just, we went there. We're like, fuck it. And she was like, oh my God, aren't these guys good? And
Never again will I be sucked into any blues event.
it's the same fucking
Dude,
thing over
fuck
and
off.
over and over.
The blues fest. I went to
Yeah.
that like 15
Just
years
have
ago.
one band.
I was like 21 or some shit, and I went over to that thing, and I was like, man, because I just had a natural inherent as growing up as a musician.
Yeah, you're
Everyone
like,
has an
this
inherent
reverie.
respect for blues.
Yeah, for
and
some
stuff.
reason, there's like this weird reverie.
It's like, oh, this is where everything comes from. Great. Well, before that, it's Beethoven. I'm not going to any fucking Beethoven.
Dude, I'd
fest.
rather go there.
You know, yeah. I
To be
probably
honest,
would.
I'd probably
Yeah.
rather go see
Listen to that fucking
piano concerto and shit like that.
Is that thing harpsichord all
Yeah.
day?
Ding, diddly, ding, ding,
Right,
ding,
yeah.
diddly, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, no, I'm maybe.
But like you know, I remember realizing in my early 20s, like, dude, I'm never doing this again. Never again. 8 hours of this fucking bullshit. Oh, it gets faster and slower, but we never change the chord progressions.
Wait a minute. Katie goes, I'm just tuning in. Why do you guys sound like demons? Do we sound bad? Is it something
happening?
Jesus Christ.
Somebody's got to let us know.
And if that's the case, come on.
Yeah. I hope not.
Oh, boy.
Somebody would have said. Somebody else would have said.
I would
something,
think so.
Right?
I would fucking hope so.
We'll check. Somebody let us know. Yeah. Anyways, no. You were saying you had to go to this blues bar because some lady dragged you there.
Sean and I were just watching, and she keeps going like, "Oh my god, these guys are really good, aren't they? They're really good." And we're just like, no. Like this is like, to me, you know, once you start kind of picturing music like math. They're doing the same. They're doing addition, like 2-digit addition, over and over and over and over and over.
You know what?
They're like 2 + 5 = 7, and then 3 + 5 = 8, and then like 1 + 4 = And I'm like,
nothing.
This is so fucking simple. We had to leave.
I'll tell you 2 things musically.
Yeah.
That make my blood fucking boil, and one of them is at
Not
that
being
bar.
Famous.
Well, but one of them is, and I guarantee you it was happening once every 4 minutes at that bar you were at. When, you know, they're playing just a regular 1-4-5 12-bar blues type of thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then it resolves back to the 1, and fucking old burnouts get that real satisfied.
Yeah, like, we're home.
Hold their drink up, like, oh yeah, dude, it's back.
Home.
It's back.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah,
play the same thing again, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, like that fucking moment where it resolves and everybody gets satisfied just makes me want to fucking throw a glass at the wall, dude, right in the middle of the thing. And the other one is the weddings I work at. This fucking band I work for, every single one, they end with Sweet Caroline. And every single crowd loves it exactly the same, which is a lot.
So good.
And so, dude, the ba-ba-ba thing that everybody does, that actually takes something
I have to leave the bar when that starts happening.
Dude, I mean,
I'm not even shitting
it
you.
like hurts me when that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like,
I'm
it's
serious.
It's past irritation.
Yeah.
It's past fucking monotony. It's past just the observation that you make at every wedding that you're all the exact same and that everyone has the same personality everywhere and people are just fucking cookie cutter assholes. But like beyond that moment of pop, like, dude, it kills my soul.
Yeah, what's the other one that everyone does? Oh, Piano Man, everyone fucking wants to sing along with. And then,
yeah, they do that sometimes.
Oh, Moni Moni, isn't that one?
Which one?
Where they go, there's a Moni Moni, that one. They fucking yell something. Yeah. Anyways, anytime I see fucking people just and it just immediately fucking they're just like they'll be doing something and then that song and they're just like
You know what me and the other sound guy I work with a lot, who's that guy Max you've met, when we were tripping and fucking like berating each other, but no, so he and me will talk and it's like, dude, the band will start and they do all this like pop stuff. I don't even know what these songs are. We know them from work. But we don't. If you ask me who they were, I don't know who it is. But so say it's something like a fucking Taylor Swift song or something that sounds like
the shit that I used to play when I would have to DJ, and I literally would have no idea any of the songs I played, and I just.
But no, and now it's all new. It's from the past, like a lot of it's from the past 5 years, or whatever.
No, this is like Taylor Swift and fucking.
Some stupid fucking teenage girl song comes on, and the whole crowd of like 30-year-old men and like everybody is like, oh yeah, and they all react, and I'm like, how does this fucking dude? I just don't understand what works versus what doesn't, and also this is the other thing we talk about. How in the fuck do all you people know the same songs? Where nobody's listening to the radio. Where are you going? That's this centralized fucking hub of songs that you're all finding the same shit. I didn't hear any of this shit until I went to this job, but everywhere we go, everywhere in the fucking Midwest, crowds of the people, rich, kind of rich, the whole range, they all know this. Like, how are they all finding out about the same fucking music? I don't even understand how that happens anymore. Don't you have particular interests? No. Any of you? Do you nothing that you look at? You're just fucking somehow getting fed the fucking same garbage? Yeah. Are you going to the grocery store and using that app to find out what it is and fucking put it on your Spotify, whatever you have? I don't even know what things are anymore. Yeah. But like, how is music still this homogenized that everyone knows the same shit? I could play you songs that I listen to every day that you've never heard. You know?
All right, we've heard sound is good. Sounds
Okay, sounds
good,
fine.
Sounds good on Facebook. Or
Somebody
FB,
explain this to
not-
me. How are people finding out about the same?
I don't
music?
know, but the coffee's really taking effect on Vinny right now, and so
That
that's
was, I made like a double strength cup of coffee.
so it's
sorry.
apparently that's what's going on in Vinny's life. As
Yeah.
for me, pretty decent,
I also played mini golf.
pretty good. Things are going